Counties.
They determine the taxes you pay, the sheriff's department that you live under, and
who your rulers are. New video, same intro. I would just like to thank all my new subscribers for subscribing, and I hope you enjoyed this video. This one is for you. First things first, let's talk about Ward County, North Dakota. So you might remember this from our last Wackiest County Boards video. This is the randymajors.org historical county map tool. Pretty sick. So you can see this is what Ward County looked like back in the year 1900. It was a big boy. But then the residents who lived there were like, hey, you know what? We should probably split this county up. So by 1910, this had happened. Mount Trail County, North Dakota was created. And so Ward County now looked like this, but it was still pretty large. So what the residents did is they figured they could create 2 more counties out of this. But one of the issues is that the largest city in this area at the time was this city called Kenmare, I believe that's how it's pronounced. And if you were to split this region right here in half, Kenmare would be not in a central location in either county. And because that was the largest city in the area, so whichever county Kenmare went into would most likely become the county seat of the county. So if we go to 1920, after the change was made in 1910, you can see there's Burke County and there's Renville County. And guess what? They were just like, yeah, we don't want Kenmare as the county seat of either of our counties. So Ward County took Kenmare for itself. Anyway, so that was pretty neat and dandy. Now let's go on to the next one. Next, let's talk about Fulton County, Georgia. So Fulton County is the most populous county in Georgia. It contains the capital city, Atlanta. But you'll notice county seems like it has a bunch of odd sections to it. You've got this part that extends way to the southwest of Atlanta. You got this ball up here, which looks pretty weird. And you also notice that Atlanta isn't even really in the center of the county. It's way off to the east. And again, you've got counties like DeKalb County over here, Cobb County, which again, it contains a lot of metro Atlanta. But then you've got this section down here, which is part of Fulton County, but contains very few people at all. So, let's get to the bottom of this. Let's go back way back when into 1852, back before the Civil War, baby. And here in Atlanta is part of DeKalb County, Georgia, which again is currently to the east of Atlanta. But you'll see Atlanta then was right in the middle. So first, what happened in 1854? Because the change happened in 1853, you'll see now Atlanta is in the eastern part of Fulton County, and now DeKalb County is east of Atlanta. I assume this change was made due to the Atlanta metro growing. I mean, Atlanta was the capital of Georgia at the time, I believe. Check that fact. Oh, no, it wasn't. State capital was in Milledgeville, and then was moved to Atlanta in 1868. Interesting. So I was wrong. Either way, the county was split, and then this right here is Campbell County, and you notice EXT. That means extinct. So this county used to exist, but now it doesn't anymore. And then if we go ahead, I don't know how many years. So you'll see this Milton County now, and this county is extinct as well. And if we zoom out and we look at the borders of what is Milton County, Fulton County, and Campbell County, you'll notice, that looks very similar to what Fulton County looks like today. So let's go ahead a bit to 1931. I think the counties won't really change much. Yeah, they didn't. Now we go ahead. Yeah, we could have gone ahead by 1 year, but in 1932, Milton and Campbell counties both joined Fulton County because they were bankrupt, because in 1932, there was a big sad going on. 2 counties just joined Fulton County because Campbell and Milton counties were like, we have no money. And Fulton County was like, okay, well, welcome to the club. And now that is why Fulton County looks like that. All right, next, let's talk about Monroe County, Florida. So Monroe County is the southernmost county in the continental United States. It is at the southernmost tip of Florida, and as you can see, it includes the Florida Keys down here. And it also includes a portion of Everglades National Park. Here's the weird thing. So these 2 sections aren't directly connected to each other.
like you can get from one to the other. Like you can drive from Key West all the way down to here. This is the Flamingo Visitor Center of Everglades National Park, but it's like a 4-hour drive or something. So yeah, I mean you can see like US Route 1 connects up here from Miami and goes down here, down to the Keys down here. And also another strange thing is that the entirety of Monroe County has 82,874 people, but 9% of the county's population lives on the Florida Keys. So that means that a grand total of 17 people live in this section of Monroe County. Well, let's go way back to 1823. Well, actually a bit before, to 1821. So in 1821, Florida was part of New Spain, but then the U.S. picked it up. Not too long afterwards, in 1823, Monroe County was created to be this whole section right here. But one thing I'd like to point out is because this is a map showing current cities, none of this was here. This whole area had very few people. Like the population of Miami was like less than 40 people. I don't even know if it was like founded yet. But in 1828, Key West was founded and it became the county seat of the newly created Monroe County. And then in 1836, Dade County was created. Can't really see it, but the Florida Keys down here were split between Monroe County and Dade County, right where the 7-mile bridge is right now. And then in 1844, Miami became the county seat of Dade County. So, and another thing to keep in mind is that during this whole period, in order to get from the Florida Keys to the mainland, you had to take a boat. There was no train or road or anything that connected. And also, look at this. In 1840, Dade County had 446 people, but by 1870, it had 85 people. But a lot of this population was there due to the Seminole Wars that were going on at that time. So literally the only people who were in Dade County were there to fight the Native Americans. Woohoo. So in 1866, the borders of Monroe County were changed to this. And you can see now that the northern section of the Florida Keys, so Marathon up to Key Largo, is now part of Monroe County. I assume that this change happened here because Key West at this point was actually one of the most populous cities in Florida at the time. And, this whole area wasn't very populated, so it was just like, we'll give the affluent spot down here, we'll just give it the rest of the Florida Keys because, Miami, that's probably not going to turn into a big city one day, that would be shocking if air conditioning was invented at some point in the future. But this county border still doesn't look the same as it does today because first off, Monroe County actually extends down along this line right here. And then, of course, Naples, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, Naples, geez. Fort Myers, Naples, and Cape Coral were not inhabited by old people yet. So let's go ahead to 1887. By that I mean 1888. In 1887, Lee County was created, which now includes Collier County right here. I mean, how far ahead do I have to go to that? Let's just make a guess. Yeah, Collier County, Florida. And these are the current boundaries today. And then in 1912, the Florida Keys Railway was built, and then it connected all these islands up, so you no longer needed a boat, and it also connected it up with the mainland. Although, again, the old county border stuck. So even though it's more connected up with Miami than it is with this section of Monroe County right here, the old county border's just stuck. So that is why this county border looks weird today. History. Now you know. And I know, too. Wow. Magic. Speed round. Merritt County, Nebraska. So this county used to just extend across here like this, very boring. But then the Pawnee Reservation was created to make a separate county right here, and that's why that looks like that now. And they just never fixed it. Chavez County, New Mexico. This weird looking thing right here was created in 1899 when a nearby county was created. I have no clue why this happened, but, use your imagination. Yellow Medicine County, Minnesota. Now, this county doesn't look super weird, but its name is Yellow Medicine County. What is the yellow medicine? Definitely not piss. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and unsubscribe. And you can support me on Patreon and to never stop learning.